Hi, my name is Masha Kaganovich and I'm a founder of Branches. Branches is an intergenerational Jewish organization. Now this video is on this very important subject, why intergenerational? What is the whole idea about it and why is it so important? I mean, we're all involved in various charities and helping on important causes. I mean, there's so many troubles in the world, in our society, in our communities. And not just troubles, there's also schools and businesses and all kinds of organizations need our support. There is poverty, there's disease, disability, abuse. Should I list more? I mean, there's a lot of problems, but there's one cause that is so deeply personal, and I think it supersedes, even on the most basic and personal level, a need and struggle for every human being, is that we're all are going to get old. Every single person, no matter what, rich or poor, disabled or not. This might not sound like the most exciting thing to talk about. Okay, nursing homes, the end of life. But the matter of fact is, if you're not thinking about it yet, you should be thinking about it. Because no matter what age you're at right now, you will become old. And the way that our culture treats seniors today is just so terrible. Well, let me just give you one example. We decided to buy a cat for my stepdaughter, and we decided where should we get it. Maybe the best place would be to adopt a cat from a local shelter. So we found a place that was kind of not close to Minneapolis, but a couple of hours away. We just went in and we were shocked. There were so many people in there. There was a line. I mean, it would cost us $200 to adopt a cat. It would cost us $400 to adopt a dog. And we were walking and looking at the different animals, and there was a line in front of us and the line behind us. So if you don't like this puppy, if you don't want to adopt this puppy, then don't worry about it. There's going to be people, eager people, right behind who would be interested in adopting. We went to 2 or 3 different shelters, and it was the same situation in every one of them. So it was the same price, and there was the same tons of people. And it made me feel terrible, because my grandmother, the person who I loved most in my life, who raised me, she spent the last 4 years of her life in the nursing home. And my mother visited her every day, and my uncle visited her every day. So my mom came every day for dinner, and my uncle came every day for lunch. And I came with my 3 kids every Sunday. And you know what I saw? That there is no line in a nursing home to visit their relatives. That not only that people don't live together with their grandparents and don't get this interaction with seniors, they don't even visit. There's barely, some people visited once a week, but majority of the people visited once a month or even less. And obviously, the whole sight of smell and look and the overall depression. And I thought to myself, at some point I might also lose my memory, and at some point I might not be able to take care of myself, and it might not even be enough for one person to take care of me. I'm going to end up in such a place. This prospect and what I saw, the tragedy, I call it the tragedy of the end of human life, was overwhelming to me. You know what tragedy is? Tragedy is any story that has a bad ending. So you might have a career, a beautiful life, children, everything, but if you die in such a miserable and terrible place and you spend the rest of your life lonely and depressed, that would be a tragedy, I think, because it's a bad ending to your story. That's why we created this organization called Branches, for ourselves, for our parents, and hopefully for our children and their children's children. It's a must to have in our culture, to have more respect for seniors, to have a happier people, to fight the depression and various cognitive problems that seniors currently experience. So we know that intergenerational practice helps tremendously with depression, with reducing Alzheimer's disease. I mean, I will talk a little bit more about it in the future videos about the benefits of intergenerational. You can kind of imagine what kind of happy life do seniors live in the places when they have the daily interaction with children. Even if they don't have their actual family coming visiting daily, they can see other children every day, and they would be able to spend time outdoors. And also considering adding the cultural aspects and various events and bringing the whole community together, this would be a tremendous impact on our Jewish community. Second problem that I think that I don't probably have to talk about too much, we all know that this is what's going on, it's just plaguing our society, is that children are misbehaving a lot, that their emotional and social maturity is not to the level where even ours was when we were 3, 4, 5 years old. I mean, children are afraid of seniors, afraid of people with disabilities. If you take a school-age child, they would be just terrified to even go to a nursing home. That's why we want to introduce this whole practice early. If you think about it, the amount of children right now with ADHD, with various social, emotional, and maturity issues is growing. A lot of people say that this is because we expose our children too much to screen time, but it also has a lot to do with the fact that children spend most of their time with the same age peers. Where are they going to learn their social and emotional maturity? We're going to learn about the culture, how to behave, the body language. All of this normally, traditionally, came from interaction with seniors, with grandparents. Now we live in a culture where children don't live with grandparents in the same household. Well, in some cases do, but majority of the cases they do not. So in the future videos, I'll talk about the benefits of intergenerational and what it actually does for children, what kind of a huge change in their life this intergenerational practice makes. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video and to share it. And please send us your comments. And if you want to partner or contribute to us, we would greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.